My sister didn't just hate me, she wanted my life. If you asked me growing up whether my sister Lena loved me, I would have said yes without hesitation. She was my older sister, 3 years ahead of me, confident, loud, the kind of person who walked into a room and made it hers. I was quieter, bookish, the easy child. At least that's how I saw it. What I didn't see back then was the shift. When we were kids, Lena was the golden one. Straight A's debate team. Always praised at family gatherings. Then I got older. I didn't try to compete with her, I just did well. I earned a scholarship to a university she'd applied to and didn't get into. I landed a stable job in finance while she bounced between marketing contracts. She started making jokes. "Oh, Miss Perfect is here. Careful, don't outshine us." They sounded playful. They weren't. When I met Daniel, Lena changed again. Daniel was steady, calm. He listened. He didn't need to dominate conversations. The first time he came to dinner, Lena studied him like she was analyzing a purchase. Later that night, she pulled me aside. "He is safe," she said. I laughed. "That's a weird compliment." She smiled thinly. "Just don't get too comfortable." I ignored it. Daniel and I got married 2 years later. That's when the sabotage began. It started subtly. At family dinners, Lena would say things like, "Daniel, did Maya ever tell you about her wild college phase?" I'd frown. "What are you talking about?" She'd wave it off. "Oh, nothing. Inside joke." Later, Daniel asked me, "Wild phase?" I shook my head. "I barely went out in college." We laughed it off. But seeds don't need much to grow. Then the anonymous messages started. One night I received a DM from a blank Instagram account. "Ask your husband about last Thursday." My stomach dropped. Daniel had been out with coworkers that night. I showed him immediately. He looked confused. "This is fake." I wanted to believe him. I did believe him, but the doubt? It slipped in quietly. Lena happened to call that evening. I don't know why I told her. Maybe I wanted reassurance. Instead, she went quiet. "That's weird," she said slowly. "I mean, Daniel is charming." "What's that supposed to mean?" "Nothing. I just don't want you blindsided." Blindsided. The word echoed. A week later, Lena accidentally showed me screenshots. "I don't know if I should show you this," she said dramatically. It was a conversation between Daniel and an unknown number. The messages looked intimate. Too intimate. My heart pounded. "Where did you get this?" "She sent it to me," Lena said. She said she couldn't keep lying. I confronted Daniel that night. He looked stunned. "I've never seen this," he said. The timestamps were strange, but I was emotional, angry, hurt. He swore it was fake. We fought for hours. The first real crack in our marriage. Over the next few months, it escalated. Anonymous emails to my work hinting at marital drama, more fake accounts, more tension. Daniel grew distant, not because he was cheating, because he was exhausted from defending himself, and I was exhausted from not knowing what to believe. Lena positioned herself as my comfort. "I just want you protected," she'd whisper. She started texting Daniel to get clarity. He told me she'd reached out. "She keeps asking if I'm happy," he said one night. "It's strange." My chest tightened. "Show me." He did. Her messages weren't inappropriate, but they were personal. Too personal. The breaking point came when I received a video, a blurry clip of Daniel entering a hotel lobby. My hands went numb. I confronted him again. He didn't yell this time. He just looked defeated. "That was a client meeting," he said quietly. "You know that? I don't know anything anymore." I snapped. 2 weeks later, we separated. Not divorced. Just apart. Lena cried harder than I did. "I hate seeing you hurt," she said, hugging me tightly. Her grip felt possessive. 3 months into the separation, Daniel called me. "I need you to listen carefully," he said. His voice was different, focused. "I hired someone." My heart skipped. "For what?" "To trace the accounts." Silence. "They all lead back to one IP address," he continued. I felt cold. "Whose?" He paused. "Lena's." My stomach dropped so violently I thought I'd faint. "That's not possible," I whispered. "But it was the fake Instagram, the emails, the screenshots. Even the hotel video. All routed through her Wi-Fi. I couldn't breathe. Daniel and I didn't confront her immediately. We waited, gathered everything, printed messages, digital reports, timestamps. Then my parents invited us to their anniversary dinner. Lena was there, smiling like nothing had happened. Halfway through dessert, Daniel placed a folder on the table. "What's this?" my mom asked. "Truth," Daniel replied calmly. He didn't shout. He didn't accuse. He just laid out the evidence, page by page. IP addresses, fake account recovery data, metadata from the hotel video showing it was recorded weeks before the date she claimed. Lena's smile faded slowly. "You're insane," she said lightly. Then Dad spoke. "Answer the question, Lena." Her eyes darted around the table. Cornered. "It was just a prank," she said finally. "A prank." "You destroyed my marriage," I whispered. Tears filled her eyes, but not from guilt. From exposure. "You don't understand," she snapped suddenly. "You get everything. The job, the house, the perfect husband. So you tried to take him?" I asked quietly. Silence. That silence was confirmation. My mother started crying. Not because of me. Because she realized her older daughter had orchestrated years of manipulation. Dad's voice was colder than I'd ever heard it. "You need help," he said. "And you won't get it under this roof." They didn't scream. They didn't disown her dramatically. They withdrew. Financial support stopped. Family gatherings continued without her. And for someone like Lena, who thrived on being central, irrelevance was the worst punishment. Daniel and I started therapy. Rebuilding wasn't easy. Trust doesn't snap back. But something strange happened when the lies were removed. The tension disappeared. We realized the cracks weren't ours. They were planted. A year later, we renewed our vows privately. No big ceremony. Just us. Lena wasn't invited. She sent a message that day. I never meant for it to go this far. But she did. Because jealousy doesn't stop. It's discomfort. It escalates until it destroys something. Sometimes that something is the very life you wanted. I don't hate my sister. I pity her. Because she lost her family trying to steal mine. And in the end, she didn't ruin my marriage. She revealed her own character. And that cost her everything.